During the launch of Road Safety Month 2016, Mrs. Denise Das, founder of Mothers in Black and the Alicia Foundation, made stern recommendation to policymakers about how the recent spate of accidents can be prevented. Mrs. Das, whose daughter was killed in a road accident over 20 years ago by a suspected drunk driver, told a gathering of government officials that while traffic laws were modified and approved by the National Assembly, not much is being done in terms of enforcement. She also asserted that in many cases, the judiciary and the authorities have often failed relatives of accident victims.
Unfortunately, the laws were passed. Well, I should say, fortunately, the laws were passed. But are they enforced? Rarely. I say this in sadness, because I find that many of us that have had to go through the judicial system, they have failed us. Those that, I know that the road traffic police have a really hard work on their hands.
Mrs. Das broached a touchy subject and pleaded with drivers to take care and consideration when using the roadways.
Then again, of course, there's some of you, just some of you, that like to take bribes, and so all the laws that that are in place are just not being enforced. So in answer to what Ramona was saying earlier, no, you're not insane, Ramona. It's all those people that are behind the wheel, some of them monsters behind the wheel, that just don't believe that this is going to happen to them.
But while pointing out the many perceived transgression of drivers and lawmakers, the Mothers in Black founder also recommended that there be stricter penalties for traffic offenses. In terms of traffic education, Mrs. Das called on the authorities to reintroduce school patrols.
I am hoping, and I've been asking this for a long, long time, that road safety classes, lessons, whatever, become compulsory in every school, in every classroom, at least an hour once a week. When I first came to this country in 1975, I was amazed at seeing all these young children that would be there with their sort of lollipop stick and helping their fellow students to cross the road.
Close to 20,000 persons were charged for speeding this year, and every week the police publish names of persons charged for driving under the influence. Javone Vickerie, HGP Nightly News.